Welcome back to Storage Chasers. We are at it again today. We have purchased another storage unit. Well, we actually won it yesterday. We're going to pick it up first thing this morning, and hopefully it doesn't rain on us as we're getting it. We're not taking the trailer, we're only taking the truck again. It does have quite a bit of stuff in it, but we're hoping just to stack it and pack it in the bed of the truck. So we will see you when we get to our location. Stay tuned so you can follow the adventure. All right, we have made it to our facility and to our unit. No orange doors here, but orange signs. You can tell this is a public storage facility. This is actually a new facility for us. We've never been here before. I was told this is the largest public storage facility in Columbia, South Carolina. So yeah, we have that. It's a couple stories high as well, 2-story. Big building. Let's get to the paperwork. All right, we've got this one here. It's a little, it's not as big as you think it is. 7 by 8, I think it says. I gotta get some toner. Yeah, 7 by 6, and we paid a whopping or winning bid of $20. Yeah, $20 after all applicable fees. $21.60. Let's check on some pictures. Yep, that ain't fooling you. That is what it looks like. That's what we actually bid on, was this pile of stuff. I think I have some more pictures here too. And yep, it does not look any better in the pictures. But for 20 bucks, we're feeling okay about this. All right, so this is the main big picture that we were looking at. And here be the live picture. And for those who can't figure out why we were bidding on it, there are 4 bicycles in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a wheelchair. So you got the wheelchair thing happening for you. A little bit of a mystery stuff in here, some tools and stuff. There's some medical stuff on the floor, so we'll have to be careful with that. It does have its own dustpan, so that's always good. Hopefully it has a broom in here too. If not, we'll have to get ours out of the truck. I was told by the manager that this particular family has 2 units here, and this is kind of the overflow of the stuff we don't necessarily need to keep, but the other one is the one we want to keep stuff, so they threw all the junk in here. But hopefully they missed something as well. For the 20 bucks, we'll not have a problem getting our money back. It's just to see if there's any other hidden treasures, which we've already spotted a few that we'll probably show you. But we're going to get to working on this. We brought some totes. We got the truck. We got a cart. We're going to start getting it all loaded up, and probably some trash bags. And we will see you when it's all emptied out. Okay, unit 1293. Cleaned out. Wall to wall to wall to door. Low bridge. All right, we just got these 2 bags and this little bit of stuff here to go back in the truck, and I'm gonna load it on the car right now and get it on out of here. So we will see you next when we get back to our home base of operations. Welcome back to our home base of operations. Yes, we made it back here with the little unit we got, the 7 by 6. Got a tarp laid out. I was going to start to unload the truck and start going through it. Hopefully before it decides to rain on us. I'm hoping it'll pass by. But yeah, we need to get through this. It should be just one video. I'll kind of explain that when I get to looking through all the stuff. It'll make more sense. But for right now, I gotta unstrap and unpack this bad boy. We'll see you when it's all emptied out. All right, we got the stuff out here. It ain't pretty, but we got it out here. Let's go through some of the trash first. There's an old bookshelf in there, some small little table. We just broke that all up because it's not worth anything to anybody. These 2 little window fan thingies here, nobody buys those from us, so those are just going to be scrapped out as well. We do, however, have 2 window AC units that were in there. They were hidden under everything else. This one looks to be in pretty decent shape, pretty clean anyway. So it might not have been used and abused too bad. This one here is an older unit. Needs to have some cleaning, because you can't even see through that old filter there. But yeah, that's going to be that'll be a job there. But it's also got a crack thing here. These we normally get 80 to 120 bucks for, depending on, you know, who we can get to buy them. This one in this condition, if it works after I clean it up and stuff, if it works and blows nice and cold for somebody, yeah, we might be able to get our 80 bucks for that, and that'll be decent, you know, get a little bit of money back. Next thing, we got this Rolling Thunder walker right here. Does not have brakes. You know, people like the ones that have the little handles with the brakes on them and the bench seat and stuff, but this isn't quite that fancy. But flea market, $5. Wheelchair, it looks to be in fairly decent shape, just a little bit dusty. We'll have to, you know, check it out a little bit closer, you know, check the tires. I didn't see any dry rot on any of the rubber of the tires, so it's probably a newer one. It says Pro Basics on it. I don't know if that's like a Walmart brand one or something. I did see one leg foot post, foot rest, whatever they call for those. I did see one of those on in a bin, in a tote, in a bag somewhere for this. So yeah. Then we got 4 bicycles. Sierra Quest here, not too bad. All of them have flat tires at this point, but this one here is a Mount Fury Roadmaster. So we've got that going for us. Then we've got the old Power Climber dual suspension next. Yeah, also that needs some air in them tires. And this one here is the most fancy one, I think. This one is an Excursion, a Mongoose Excursion, or Excursion Mongoose, whichever. But it has the disc brake on the front, so that's, I think, you know, a sign of a better quality piece of equipment, bicycling equipment. So yeah, we've got those. And then we've got all of this mess, which we're going to try and get through as quick as possible, because it's blistering hot, humid out here. Still looks ugly, but it is humid as snot. Okay, all right, let's go through a couple more big things here. We got this dumbbell bar, a couple of dumbbell bar, a couple of 10-pound dumbbell plates. Those are, I believe, the concrete filled ones. Then we have this 15-pound kettlebell. That's kind of cool. Don't know what's inside those. Maybe concrete as well. Who knows? And we did get some, got a leaf rake, got a brand new shovel, new-ish shovel. We got a mop, got another, got a broom with a dustpan. We got a dirt devil. A lot of people like these things, so that may be something good. We had some fan parts. We had a light that we broke up. We have like one of them round spinny mops thingies. Didn't see a spinny mop bucket, but we have the spinny mop thing. More fan parts, which will make more sense when you see all the other fan parts that we have. We have this big fan here. Let's see if I can see what kind it is. It's a wind machine by Lasco, and it's it is pretty dirty looking. I mean, that's pretty thick on the dirty level. But if it can be cleaned, it can be tested, it can be sold. That's how I look at it. Here's some more fan parts. Yay, to go with our pile. This stuff is the more exciting stuff, I guess. I'll go through it first. There's a tractor cover in the box. Here we go. We have a 3-drawer organizer in the box. We've got some yarn. Two thingies of yarn. Somebody needs some yarn. There it is. In the bag. What else we got? We got something else new in a bag in the box. We've got a LED battery operated security light. Might be motiony. Battery operated though. Maybe I'll put it out for the deer. The deer love to turn on and off the lights in our yard. which is kind of stupid because then we can see them. But you never know, you know, they're not known to be smart animals. All right, then we've got a handy heater, pure warmth. One of those 1200 watt. Yep, there we go. We got one of them in the box. And then we've got a Brinks motion activated security light. That one's kind of cool. I have one of these already in our yard, so may not need another one of those. We got a couple of, you know, that's a typical hospital type of tub. We got a little tub here. I think we have the lid for this one. That'll be kind of good. Kind of good. All right. Then we've got this little 3-drawer ratchety thingy here, and it's got okay, it had those shoes in it. Ew. That's drawer number 1. Drawer number 2 has some of these shoes, Fubus. Got some Fubus in there, and some Filas. So we got some Filas and some Fubus in that one. Huh. Where do you keep your Fubus? Yeah. And drawer. This one has some blue shoes. Avia. We got some blue Avias, and then we've got some more Filas. So yeah, we got some Filas, and this unit is paying back already. We've got a penny already. This piece of junk little thing here will be in the trash, most definitely. There's not a whole bunch of value in those things at all. Let's see, we do have backpack, suitcase, tote that we filled up with stuff. Let's go through a box. It's getting warm out here, and I'm not trying to be a hero, not today. All right, in here it says VHS taped on the box, and that is what's in the box. So we're gonna dump this over here. And dump it out, probably, by doing it. Maybe not. Alright, we've got a... what is in the bag? What's in the bag? We got a Invisalign gel nail set or something. We'll look into that. Then we got a bunch of VHSs in here. Cleopatra for series. We got some Dragon Ball Z's. We got some Dragon Ball Z's again. We got some American President, Point of No Return. They got a couple of good movies in there, I guess. Yeah, we'll see if any of that stuff sells on eBay, and if not, it'll go in the trash. What's in this one here? Oh, this is got more. This is one that we packed with the VHSs that were in this box before it got all jacked up and jankied up. We put them in here. So there's more of them in here, but there's other stuff too. There is a lot of weird stuff like this. Diazepam rectal gel. Not quite what I was looking for, but yeah, we have a lot of medical stuff that was in this unit, and you will be seeing it shortly. That's a tidy bowl things, and tidy bowl things. That could be worth nothing. I think these are all VHSs in here, VHSs in there, VHSs. Oh, here's the lid to my new tote over there, I think. Yeah. All right, what else we got? We got a lighter. Yes. We got a bottle of some Ultra Healing Jergens. This was cool when we saw this. This is one of those EasyGo 56 volt batteries with the actual charger. Nothing else that is EasyGo was in the unit. So I think this is like the larger battery that goes to the lawnmowers or something. I think it's kind of too big to be on a weed whacker, but I could be wrong. And it could go to something absolutely totally different. I don't know, but it's got a big battery and a charger. That's always good. All right, then we got another thing of lotion here or something. Disinfectant cleaner. And Purelex. There we go. More hospitality stuff. And There's a digital thermometer. Here's one of the knobs for the weight set. Yeah, we need to find the other one of those. And some wipes. Everything else in there is DVD or VHS. Sorry, VHS. But they are some good names. Like Scream might be pretty good. A lot of people say that VHS is if they're like these original movies or scary movies. Scary movies on VHS sell really well. I haven't tried, so I will find out. And if they sell, then they'll be gone. All right, what else? Another tote. I'm trying to do this because the camera is going to overheat badly, quickly. Yeah. All right. Woo, more junk. All right. And now that I look at it, it may have to be 2 videos. I don't do this right. Okay, more VHSs. The rock. Okay. Paperwork. You've seen one. You've seen them all. But there's some magazines. Are they comic books? Not comic books or anything, are they? Nope. Okay. All right. All right. Paperwork. Boo. All right. Here's the foot thingy for our wheelchair. So that's a plus. Here's another thermometer. So that's good. 5-piece candle set. Newish in the box. Here's a can opener. I saw the part for that. Yeah, the can opener part's in here, I think. Some LED bulbs in there. Alright, I have no idea. It's a robot of some sort. I don't know. Paper towel dispenser. That's flea market. Medical assisting. It's got some stains on it. Might sell. Here's a bag of stuffed animals. Here is a lid to a pot of some sort. That's the randomness we've got. Here is some Blue Hawk lobbers. That's always good. Another fan part. Here's a blood pressure cup. Blood pressure tester cup thingy. Here's some diet tea. Here's some kind of game something. There you go. Here's a Nintendo Switch thing, whatever that is. Don't know. Here's a phone. Here's some headphones. Some plugs, some miscellaneous little thingies, Hoosies, Wetsuses, some band-aids, broken stuff, some hair rollers, hair done things. Here's a mixer thing without the mixer blades. More medication-y stuff, Yeah. And if you haven't seen enough medication-y stuff, then just wait. It gets worse. All right. What do we got in here? We got something that sounds like dishes, but it's not. There's a candle thing. There's some kind of decorative. All right, as always, camera overheated, killed the battery. So battery number 3, and we got to do it quick because it'll get hot too. Found 2 decorative candle-y thingies, and then we found something, and candles and cleaning stuff, and there's a little faith candle thingy, and some kind of foot massager or something, scrub-a-dubbers, and yeah, nothing nobody wants to see. Alright, then in here, I forgot about this one. Alright, here's some more exercise stuff. Got a jump rope. Put that with our exercise equipment. I am going to sit on those. That would be bad. Alright, what do we got? We got a laser lens cleaner for a DVD player. Alright, that might be useful. We got some school books. I don't know if they're high school, college, what? No idea. Geometry. Probably high school. Another book. Health sciences. Yeah, no idea. Math. That'll be cool. Nope. Some kind of weighted thing. Put that with the weights. Here's a paint roller. The hot dog weenie roller, but it's dead. More weights. Oh, look, more. Got a whole 3-pack brand new of these micro band cleaning disinfecting thingies. Those are expensive too. That'll be good. Here's a, whoop, it was all there. There's the chopper thingy there. And yeah, you're not gonna believe this. This whole thing is all medical supply stuff. Because we actually filled this up and put it in here. That's how I know that it is all medical stuff, pills, medicines, pills, new medicines, creams, lotions, all kinds of stuff. Need that. But that's what's in there. Then of course we have the Bible, much needed Bible. And another book down here, another geometry book, and more cleaning stuff. But yeah, that is, whoo, there's a lot of medication-y stuff in there, unfortunately. So you have seen all of this except for the suitcase and the 2 backpacks and all of this stuff here. So yeah, because of the heat and the battery dying, I think I will cut it there. Yeah, I'll cut it there, and then I will set up the bags and stuff that are left over for a final video and make a second part really quick so I can get out of this humidity. Woo, and start making a pile for the trash that just got to go to the dump tomorrow. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video so far. A lot of cool stuff for 20 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that with an ugly stick. And a little bit of work having to clean some stuff. Shoes, nothing high end there, but they're all $5 at the flea market each, so that'll pay for the unit, easily as well. So yeah, so we have all that. Like I said, we're gonna get into this, the suitcase and the 2 backpacks, for part number 2. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We're at about 880 subscribers right now. We're going to try and get that 1,000 at some point in our life. So yeah, if you can, do that, everything and all that. And as always, we will talk to you later.